Check this out, guys. I think I found a new trail in the woods. Check it out. No private property signs. Although it still could be private property. But look at that. Oh, man, I wish I had the CBR1000rr with me right now, dude. Oh, I'm delegated to the streets, but that's all right. I still love my CBR1000rr. But anyways, top 5 things that I love about my CBR1000rr over my former CBR600rr.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Number 1, first and foremost, the number 1 reason why you would get a CBR1000rr over a 600rr is the bottom end power. You can throw it in 6th gear and you still got power right off the line. Good bottom end power, man. And I tell you, that's what makes the liter bike good for street riding, is the bottom end power, straight up. And number 2, that pretty much goes without saying, though. I mean, I think you guys could have figured that out. But anyways, number 2, which a lot of people don't even talk about, is the fold-in mirrors on this bike. I absolutely love, I hated dealing with the mirrors on the CBR600rr. The screw would loosen on them and then it would like flop, and I didn't have a hex key with me to tighten it up, and I'd be riding around with this flopping mirror. It'd be irritating, man. These stay put, and I can fold them in when I bring it in the garage and put it on the stand. Look at that. Folds right in, baby. You take it to the track, folds right in. I love that, man. And it has an integrated turn signals in them also, which I added aftermarket integrated turn signals on my former 2008 CBR600rr. Number 3 is that this bike does not get as hot as a CBR600rr. The 600rr on a hot day would roast your balls. I'll tell you, and not ridiculous, but it was pretty hot, man. I'll tell you guys. And it was nice in the winter time, don't get me wrong, having that heat radiate on you, but this bike doesn't get that hot. It doesn't bother me at all in the summertime. I love it. And the fan is so, when the temperature goes up, the fan comes on, you hardly even know the fan comes on. It's so quiet. The 600rr, you freaking you can hear that fan go off, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. But I don't know, it wasn't that big of a deal. I love the CBR600rr, but this bike is so much more refined and better. I'll tell you guys that but there's a lot of things I miss about the 600rr as well, which I'll do a top 5 things I like better on the CBR600rr than the CBR1000rr. So I got a full 5 list on that as well. But anyways, getting to number 4 is I love the trunk space on the CBR1000rr compared to the 600rr. This, I mean, you can fit all kinds of stuff in this. I've done, you know, in my review videos, I showed you all the stuff I could put in. I used to put about like 3 or 4 GoPro Hero 2s. I put a Panasonic, I had a 35mm camera in there. I put all kinds of stuff. Right now, I got one of those big power banks. I put 2 power banks in there so they power all the cameras that are on, all 4 cameras that are on my bike. It's really nice, you know, having that extra trunk space, you know, because most super sports and super bikes have pitiful trunk space. I mean, the 600rr, I could barely fit a flip phone in there, let alone anything else. Number 5 on the list is another convenience, is that I like being able to take the tank cover off this bike easily without having to remove all the other fairings. Unlike the 600rr, you had to remove the mid fairings in order to get the tank cover off. So that was really annoying. It's nice being able to have quick access, you know, easily take off the tank cover so I can change the air filter or whatever, route my GPS cord underneath it. It's really convenient. And also the fairings are easier to take off on this bike compared to the 600rr. The only thing that sucks with taking the fairing off this bike is the nose piece, because it's with the headlights and everything, and it's a real pain to take off. Very annoying, as where the 600rr was easier. And I'll add a bonus point here that the fuel computer on this bike, fuel consumption computer, is better than the fuel gauge on the 600rr. I'll show you here. Let me come up to a stop here. Okay. You see here? See, it tells you exactly how much fuel you used thus far. I've used 0.7 of a gallon. And I think this holds like, what, 4.8 gallons or something like that. So you know pretty much exactly how much fuel you're going to use. And also, when it gets down to like the last gallon, it'll do a countdown when it hits the reserve. So I like it much better than the 600rr fuel gauge that has those blocks on the sides, which are really, I mean, they weren't that accurate, you know. It was okay, but I'll tell you, I like this fuel consumption computer much better on this bike. Oh yeah, that's why you get the 1000rr power. I love it. But I tell you guys, there's a lot of things that I miss about the 600rr as well. And like I said, I got a top 5 on that coming up. Stay tuned for that. By the way, if you want to see my top 5 videos playlist, go to my website, CycleCruza.com. I have a menu tab, My Videos, and all my videos are categorized into various playlists. And one of those playlists is top 5s. So you can see all of my top 5s there and other videos as well. Hey, if you want to get, for those of you that ask me about my gear, my gloves, my right now I've got on my CE armor jacket because it's hot outside with the high-vis dirt bike jersey over it, and it's really nice. I've had this CE armor jacket for several years now. It's awesome. But anyways, the gear links to get all of my gear I include in the description and comment section of this video, or go to my website and click on my gear, and that's a current list of like everything I have, cameras, helmet, everything. So you guys always ask me, so that's why I mention this. But hey guys, I'm having a wonderful day out here in Ohio country. I love it out here, riding my lovely, beautiful, smooth as butter and powerful CBR1000rr. And I'm getting ready to take it home and get the WR250R and come back and hit that trail, man. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later.
Hey, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that features the original bug out moto van that is designed and built by yours truly, so that I can live in my van with my motorcycle. So hey, check me out at youtube.com/bugoutmoto. Subscribe today.